Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Savannah Chrisley hopes to marry someone much older after Robert Shiver split, tired of the toxicity. You will finally reach a point to where your whole life has been chaos and drama, Savannah told younger brother Grayson Chrisley. Savannah Chrisley is looking for a special someone to give her a peaceful life after her split from Robert Shiver. The reality TV star, 28, revealed what her next relationship ideally would look like on the August 19 episode of her Unlocked with Savannah Chrisley podcast, which featured her brother Grayson Chrisley as her guest. While discussing romantic prospects, Grayson, 19, joked that he and Savannah can't help but find themselves in a screwed-up relationship. Grayson went on to detail how the current girl he likes is a friend of his ex-girlfriend, and the women are living together down the street from him at the University of Alabama. "Dude, you need to learn, don'ts. Where you eat," she said. "I learned that when I lived in my first condo here in Nashville, and I started dating the guy I met in the mail room who lived in my building. Terrible idea. Don't do it, guys." "You can't even say that with a straight face," Grayson quipped back. Savannah, who broke up with ex-boyfriend Shiver in March 2025 after nearly 2 years together, admitted she has a thing for a guy who's a little broken. Grayson agreed, noting, "I feel like we also like the drama in a very toxic way. I'm going to marry someone much older than me, and I'm going to have a peaceful life," she reasoned. Grayson questioned if Savannah was being realistic, noting that deep down that drama is a part of the attraction. Being the older sister, Savannah told Grayson to wait 10 years and reevaluate that statement. "You will finally reach a point to where your whole life has been chaos and drama and you're like, my system can't take it anymore. I just need peace," she said. "Channel your frustration in fun stuff, not the chaos." The Chrisley Knows Best star said she definitely wants her own children, but added, "If I'm gonna do it, I need to do it soon because I don't want to be in my 30s having kids." Savannah then asked Grayson if he thinks she'll get married and then have children or if she'll have kids before she ties the knot. "I think you'll get married because you're having kids," he said, which caused Savannah to burst out laughing. Grayson admitted he could see it happening. But Savannah said she's not just going to get married just 'cause I'm pregnant. A source exclusively confirmed to People that the two were dating in September of that year. The former couple went Instagram official in November 2023, and over a year later, Shiver made his first appearance on Savannah's podcast. When discussing their split during an April episode of Unlocked, Savannah blamed the breakup on Shiver's estranged wife, Lindsay, who allegedly plotted to murder him. "I don't think I will ever forgive her for what she has put Robert and the boys through," she explained. "I don't believe that Robert and I would be where we were at today if she wouldn't have caused so much mass destruction. He's no further along in his divorce today than he was the day that I met him," Savannah revealed at the time, which is absolutely insane. "Once Mom and Dad got out, my ex and I thought, maybe let's give this another go," Savannah shared on her podcast earlier this month. "And we hung out some. We went on a trip and had the absolute best time, because we truly were best friends, and we were keeping it super quiet." However, after getting back together, Savannah claimed that she got ghosted by Shiver. "I don't think that's actually ever happened to me before, so I really didn't know how to act. But I did," she said. "And then, after 24 hours of not hearing from him, I was like, Savannah, no. You deserve better behavior than this." She also recalled before adding that she blocked him on everything. "Basically, I am dead to him, and he just needs to have my funeral," she concluded. "It's the way that went down. So, I mean, it sucks. But it is what it is. But was I sad about it?" Savannah Chrisley has never been shy about speaking her mind, and following her highly publicized split from former Auburn football player Robert Shiver, the Chrisley Knows Best alum is letting the world know exactly what she wants moving forward. The 27-year-old reality star, who has weathered more heartbreak, headlines, and heavy family drama than most women her age, says she's officially done with toxicity, immaturity, and games. Her surprising solution: she wants to marry someone much, much older. For Savannah, the breakup with Robert wasn't just another failed romance. It was the final straw in a string of relationships that left her questioning whether men her age are even capable of offering stability. I feel like I've dated enough athletes, enough guys who are stuck in boyhood, she explained in a candid podcast moment, her voice balancing between frustration and humor. At this point, give me someone older. Someone who's already lived, already made the mistakes, and actually wants peace, because I am tired of the toxicity. A split that sparked soul-searching. Savannah and Robert's whirlwind romance had seemed, on the surface, like a fairy tale. He was charming, tall, successful, and fit perfectly into Savannah's glamorous Nashville lifestyle. For months, the pair appeared inseparable, attending events side by side, swapping flirty Instagram posts, and fueling speculation that marriage could be on the horizon. But behind the carefully curated snapshots, cracks had begun to show. Friends close to Savannah described petty arguments, ego battles, and trust issues that seemed to follow them everywhere. Robert was used to being the center of attention, one insider said. Savannah's also used to being the star. Instead of finding balance, they clashed. When the relationship finally dissolved, it left Savannah exhausted, not just emotionally, but spiritually. It was like I was reliving old patterns, she admitted. I kept choosing guys who weren't ready to grow up. And I had to ask myself, why? Why am I repeating this cycle? Why older? Why now? For Savannah, the answer came with a dose of humor. On her Unlocked podcast, she quipped, "Maybe I need to marry someone my dad's age. Not literally, but like, close. Someone who's not in the club every weekend. Someone who doesn't need constant validation from Instagram likes. Someone who can actually handle the hard stuff without running." It's a sentiment many women can relate to. There's a cultural stereotype about young women dating older men, but for Savannah, it's not about status or wealth. It's about sanity. I don't care about the money. I've seen what money does. It comes, it goes. What I want is peace. I want maturity. I want someone who understands that love isn't about control or power, but about partnership. And with her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, recently pardoned and returning home after serving time in federal prison, Savannah's perspective on relationships has shifted even further. Watching her parents endure public scrutiny while holding onto each other, despite their flaws and scandals, reminded her that real love is forged in storms, not on social media highlight reels. Tired of the toxicity, Savannah doesn't mince words when she describes what she's running from: toxic love. For her, toxicity looks like manipulation, dishonesty, jealousy, and endless cycles of breakups and makeups. I don't want to fight every day. I don't want to scream, cry, block someone, unblock them, then post a passive-aggressive quote on Instagram. That's not love. That's chaos. And I don't thrive in chaos anymore. Fans of Chrisley knows best know that Savannah has always had a flair for drama. But lately, her life has demanded something different. She's been raising her younger brother Grayson and niece Chloe in her parents' absence, stepping into a parental role long before she expected to. That responsibility, she says, accelerated her maturity. When you're raising kids, you don't have time for a grown man who acts like a child. I need someone who adds to my life, not someone I have to babysit. A new chapter ahead. So, what does this mean for Savannah's future dating life? She's not ruling out love, quite the opposite. She insists she still believes in marriage, family, and partnership. But her type has officially changed. "Give me a silver fox with wisdom," she joked. "I'll take a few wrinkles and gray hairs if it comes with emotional stability. Honestly, age doesn't scare me. Immaturity does." While Savannah is only half serious about marrying someone much, much older, those close to her say she truly is shifting her standards. She's setting firmer boundaries, asking tougher questions early on, and refusing to settle for charm without substance. "I'd rather be single and peaceful than coupled and chaotic," she declared.